The Oxymel Secret Honey, Vinegar and the Healing Power of Nature Simply Explained. Introduction to Oxymel. Let us go together. Oxymel is a traditional medicinal preparation made from a mixture of honey and vinegar. The name Oxymel comes from Greek and literally means sour honey. The preparation is made by mixing honey and vinegar in a 2:1 ratio, with the vinegar serving as the acidic component. Oxymel has been used as a medicinal remedy in various cultures for centuries, particularly to treat colds, coughs, digestive ailments and to strengthen the immune system. The combination of honey and vinegar is believed to have synergistic properties, thus enhancing the effectiveness of the two components. Oxymel is a natural alternative to commercial medications and is often valued for its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. Definition of Oxymel. Oxymel is a traditional medicinal preparation made by mixing honey and vinegar. The term oxymel is derived from the Greek word oxymeli, which literally means sour honey. The ratio of the two ingredients is usually 2 parts honey to 1 part vinegar. Oxymel has long been used as a medicinal remedy in various cultures. The combination of honey and vinegar is believed to have synergistic properties, meaning that the effects of the two components together are more powerful than those of their individual parts. The preparation of oxymel can vary depending on the desired application and personal preference. It can be taken as a liquid drink as well as used for external applications such as poultices. Oxymel is often valued for its potential antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory and digestive properties. It is important to note that oxymel is considered a traditional remedy and its effectiveness has not been scientifically proven. It should always be used in consultation with a healthcare professional and should not be used as a substitute for appropriate medical treatment. History of the use of oxymel. The use of oxymel dates back to ancient times and has a long history in various cultures. Here are some important milestones in the history of oxymel use. Ancient Greece. Oxymel was used as a medicinal and tonic in ancient Greece. Hippocrates, the famous Greek physician, mentioned oxymel in his medical writings and recommended it for treating coughs, indigestion and strengthening the immune system. Roman Empire. In the Roman Empire, oxymel was also used as a medicinal remedy. The famous Roman physician Galen recommended oxymel to treat respiratory diseases and to promote digestion. Arabic medicine. In Arabic medicine, oxymel was considered an important therapeutic preparation during the Middle Ages. Arabic physicians such as Avicenna and Rhazes used oxymel to treat various ailments and recommended it as a natural remedy. Traditional Chinese medicine. Oxymel was also used in traditional Chinese medicine. It was used in combination with other herbal ingredients to treat respiratory diseases, digestive disorders and to strengthen the body. European medical history. Oxymel continued to be used as a medicinal remedy throughout European medical history. During the Middle Ages and Renaissance, it was used to treat colds, coughs, digestive problems, and other ailments. Today, oxymel is experiencing somewhat of a revival due to increased interest in natural remedies and traditional medicine. It is viewed by many people as an alternative option to supplement their healthcare regimen. The importance of honey and vinegar in medicine. Honey and vinegar both have a long history of medicinal use and are valued for their potential health benefits. Here is the importance of honey and vinegar in medicine. Honey. Antibacterial properties. Honey contains natural antimicrobial substances, such as hydrogen peroxide, which can help inhibit the growth of bacteria and fight infections. Wound healing. Honey can aid the healing of wounds and burns due to its anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties. It forms a protective layer on the skin and promotes tissue regeneration. Cough relief. Honey is often used as a natural cough relief agent. It can soothe the throat, reduce coughing and loosen mucus. Immune system booster. Honey contains antioxidants that boost the immune system and can help protect the body from disease. It is often used to prevent colds and to generally boost the immune system. Vinegar. Digestive aid. Vinegar can help improve digestion by stimulating the production of digestive juices and aiding in the breakdown of food. It can also help relieve bloating and heartburn. Blood sugar control. Vinegar can stabilize blood sugar levels after meals and affect insulin levels. This may be especially beneficial for people with diabetes. Weight management. Vinegar can help with weight loss by increasing the feeling of satiety, boosting the metabolism and regulating blood sugar levels. Anti-inflammatory. Vinegar has anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce inflammation in the body. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can help maximize the benefits of both ingredients and take advantage of their synergistic effects. They complement each other and can be used to promote health and help with various health issues. The basics of Oxymel. The basics of Oxymel include several aspects that are important for understanding and making this traditional medicinal preparation. Here is some basic information. Definition of Oxymel. Oxymel is a mixture of honey and vinegar in a ratio of 2 parts honey to 1 part vinegar. The name Oxymel comes from Greek and literally means sour honey. History of Oxymel. Oxymel has a long history and has been used as a medicinal remedy in various cultures for centuries. It was used in ancient Greece as well as the Roman Empire and in traditional Chinese medicine. Meaning of honey. Honey is a natural substance produced by bees. It contains numerous nutrients, enzymes and antioxidants. Honey has antimicrobial properties and is valued for its anti-inflammatory and wound healing effects. Meaning of vinegar. Vinegar is made by fermenting alcoholic liquids. It contains acetic acid and other compounds that give it its acidic properties. Vinegar has digestive properties and can also act as an anti-inflammatory. Synergistic effect of honey and vinegar. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel creates a synergistic effect, where the two ingredients work more effectively together than alone. This synergistic effect can help maximize the health benefits of honey and vinegar. Chemical components of honey and vinegar. Honey contains various sugars, minerals, enzymes and antioxidant compounds. Vinegar contains acetic acid, flavonoids and other bioactive substances. These chemical components contribute to the health properties of Oxymel. Understanding these basics is important to properly prepare Oxymel and reap its potential health benefits. It also allows for a deeper understanding of the chemical and biological processes involved in how Oxymel works in the body. Honey. Types, properties and benefits. Honey is a diverse and natural substance produced by bees from the nectar of flowers. There are several types of honey that vary depending on the flower sources and the regions where the bees collect the nectar. Here are some types, properties and benefits of honey. Blossom honey. Blossom honey comes from the nectars of various flowers and plant species. It has a pleasant variety of flavors and varies depending on the flowers from which the nectar is collected. Blossom honey is rich in antioxidants, enzymes, minerals and vitamins. It is often valued for its anti-inflammatory, antibacterial and antioxidant properties. Blossom honey has many uses, both as a food additive and as a natural medicine. Manuka honey. Manuka honey comes from the flowers of the manuka bush, Leptospermum scoparium, which is mainly found in New Zealand and Australia. It has a strong antibacterial effect due to a natural ingredient called methylglyoxal, MgO. Manuka honey is often used to treat wounds, burns, skin infections and to strengthen the immune system. The higher the MgO content in Manuka honey, the stronger its health benefits. Forest honey. Forest honey comes from the nectars of trees and other plants in the forest. It often has a darker color and a more intense flavor compared to other types of honey. Forest honey is rich in minerals and has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. It is often used to relieve respiratory diseases, gastrointestinal complaints and to strengthen the immune system. Acacia honey. Acacia honey comes from the flowers of acacia trees. It has a light, clear color and a mild, sweet taste. Acacia honey crystallizes more slowly than other types of honey and often remains liquid for a longer period of time. It is valued for its digestive properties and is often popular with people with sensitive stomachs. Honey offers a number of health benefits, regardless of the type. These include support of the immune system, relief of cough and sore throat, promoting wound healing, support of digestion, providing antioxidants to protect against cell damage. It is important to note that honey is a natural product, but it also has a high sugar content. So people with diabetes or other conditions that require strict control of blood sugar should consume honey in moderation. The benefits of honey also depend on its quality and purity. It is important to choose high quality, unadulterated honey from trusted sources to reap its full health benefits. In conclusion, honey in its various types is a valuable source of nutrition and healing. Its properties and benefits vary depending on the floral source and other environmental factors that affect nectar composition. Honey is used in cooking, as a natural sweetener and as an ingredient in many traditional medicinal preparations, including Oxymel. However, it is important to consume honey wisely and in appropriate amounts to reap its benefits while keeping an eye on sugar consumption. Vinegar. Types. Production and use. Vinegar is an acidic liquid produced by the fermentation of alcoholic substances. There are several types of vinegar that vary depending on the raw material and fermentation process. Here are some common types of vinegar, how they are made and how they are used. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is made from fermented apple juice. It has a light to medium amber color and a fruity taste. Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, various enzymes and nutrients such as potassium. It is used in the kitchen as a dressing for salads, for pickling vegetables or as a natural preservative. Apple cider vinegar is also often valued for its potential health benefits, such as promoting digestion and controlling blood sugar levels. Balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar comes from the Modena region in Italy and is made from concentrated grape must. It has a dark, syrupy consistency and a sweet, slightly sour taste. Balsamic vinegar is often aged in wooden barrels for several years, which gives it a complex aroma. It is used in haute cuisine as a dressing for salads, cheese, fruit or meat dishes. Balsamic vinegar is also valued for its digestive and antioxidant properties. White wine and red wine vinegar. White wine and red wine vinegar are made from fermented white wine and red wine respectively. They have a light to medium color and a fruity taste that varies depending on the wine. White wine and red wine vinegar are used in the kitchen to refine sauces, to marinate meat, or as a base for dressings. They give the dishes a certain acidity and freshness. Rice vinegar. Rice vinegar is made from fermented rice and is widely used in Asian cuisine. It has a clear color and a mild, slightly sweet taste. Rice vinegar is used to prepare sushi rice, sauces, marinades and dressings. It gives the dishes a light and subtle taste. Vinegar essence. Vinegar essence is a concentrated form of vinegar with a high acid content. It is often used in the food industry, for cleaning and for canning. Due to its strong acid concentration, vinegar essence should be used with caution and in diluted form. Vinegar has many uses in the kitchen. It can be used as a seasoning, acidifier, preservative, and to improve the taste of food. Here are some common uses of vinegar. Dressings and vinaigrettes. Vinegar is often combined with oil, spices and herbs to create delicious dressings for salads. Marinades. Vinegar is an excellent ingredient in marinades as it tenderizes and flavors meat, fish or vegetables. Sauces. Vinegar can be used in various sauces to intensify the flavor and create a balanced acidity. Pickled vegetables. Vinegar is a popular ingredient in making pickled vegetables such as cucumbers or mixed pickles. The acidity of the vinegar helps preserve the vegetables and add flavor. Preservation. Due to its low pH, vinegar can help inhibit the growth of bacteria and microorganisms in preserved foods. Baking. Vinegar is sometimes used in baking recipes as an acidifying agent or as a reaction with baking soda to loosen the dough. Cleaning. Vinegar also has cleaning properties and can be used to naturally clean surfaces, appliances and household items. It is important to note that vinegar, especially in concentrated form, is highly acidic, so it should be used in moderation and avoided on delicate surfaces or materials. Vinegar is not only useful in the kitchen but is also valued for various other purposes. Its versatile uses and health benefits make it an important ingredient in the world of food and natural home remedies. The chemical components of honey and vinegar. Both honey and vinegar contain a variety of chemical components that give them their unique properties. Here are some of the main chemical components of honey and vinegar. Chemical components of honey. Sugar. Honey is mainly composed of various sugars such as glucose and fructose. The sugar content varies depending on the type of honey. Enzymes. Honey contains various enzymes that help convert sugars into other compounds and improve shelf life. Minerals. Honey contains small amounts of minerals such as calcium, potassium, iron and magnesium that contribute to nutrition. Amino acids. Honey contains a variety of amino acids, the building blocks of proteins that are important for the body. Antioxidants. Honey contains antioxidants such as phenolic acids and flavonoids that help reduce oxidative stress in the body. Vitamins. Honey contains small amounts of vitamins such as vitamin C, vitamin B complex and some others depending on the type of honey. Chemical components of vinegar. Acetic acid. Acetic acid is the main component of vinegar and gives it its characteristic sour taste. It also has antimicrobial properties. Flavonoids. Vinegar contains flavonoids, which have antioxidant properties and may contribute to overall health. Phenolic acids. Vinegar contains phenolic acids such as caffeic acid and cinnamic acid, which have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Amino acids. Vinegar contains small amounts of amino acids that contribute to protein synthesis in the body. Minerals. Vinegar may contain small amounts of minerals such as potassium, calcium and phosphorus. Depending on the type of vinegar and the manufacturing process, the exact composition of honey and vinegar can vary depending on the variety, origin, manufacturing process, and storage conditions. These chemical components contribute to the unique flavor profiles and potential health benefits of honey and vinegar. It is important to note that the effects and benefits of these components continue to be the subject of scientific research and that the health benefits of honey and vinegar may vary from individual to individual. Why honey and vinegar have a synergistic effect? Honey and vinegar are often used in combination because they can have a synergistic effect, meaning that using them together results in enhanced or improved effects. Here are some reasons why honey and vinegar can work synergistically. Increased nutrient absorption. Vinegar can improve the absorption of certain nutrients from foods. When honey and vinegar are consumed together, it could help the body absorb the nutrients found in honey more efficiently. Antioxidant properties. Both honey and vinegar contain antioxidant compounds that can protect the body from oxidative stress and free radical damage. Using them together could have an enhanced antioxidant effect and synergistically contribute to protecting against cellular damage. Digestive properties. Vinegar is often valued for its digestive properties. When honey and vinegar are consumed together, it could further improve digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes and aiding the absorption of nutrients. Stabilizing blood sugar levels. Both honey and vinegar can help regulate blood sugar levels. Honey contains natural sugars that can increase blood sugar levels, while vinegar can help slow the rise in blood sugar after eating. Combining honey and vinegar can help stabilize blood sugar levels better. Potential antibacterial effect. Both honey and vinegar may have antibacterial properties. Honey contains natural antimicrobial compounds, while vinegar may inhibit the growth of bacteria due to its low pH. Together, they could have a synergistic antibacterial effect and could potentially be used to treat infections. It is important to note that the synergistic effect of honey and vinegar may vary depending on the application and that further research is needed to understand their exact mechanisms and effects. It is advisable to discuss the use of honey and vinegar in combination with other foods or as part of a medical treatment with a professional. Health benefits of Oxymel. Oxymel, the combination of honey and vinegar, is used in traditional medicine for various health purposes and may offer several potential benefits. Here are some health benefits associated with the use of Oxymel. Digestive aid. Oxymel may help improve digestion. The sour taste of the vinegar may stimulate stomach acid production and activate digestive enzymes, while the honey may have a soothing effect on the digestive tract. This may help relieve digestive discomfort such as heartburn, bloating, and stomach cramps. Support. Both honey and vinegar contain antibacterial and antiviral properties. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can help boost the immune system and protect the body from infections. Oxymel is also believed to have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce inflammation in the body. Sore throat and cough relief. Oxymel is often used to relieve sore throat and cough. The soothing properties of honey can relieve irritation in the throat, while the antibacterial properties of vinegar can help fight infections in the throat area. Oxymel can also loosen mucus and help relieve coughs. Regulating blood sugar levels. Both honey and vinegar can help regulate blood sugar levels. Honey contains natural sugars that can increase blood sugar levels, while vinegar can help slow the rise in blood sugar after eating. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can help stabilize blood sugar levels better. Aids weight loss. Oxymel is sometimes used in weight loss diets. The combination of honey and vinegar can boost metabolism, reduce appetite, and aid in the breakdown of fat cells. However, it is important to note that Oxymel alone does not work miracles and can only be effective as part of a healthy lifestyle and balanced diet. It is important to note that the health benefits of Oxymel are based on traditional knowledge and experience and have not been adequately researched scientifically. If you have certain health conditions or questions, it is advisable to consult a doctor or qualified healthcare provider before using Oxymel. Antimicrobial properties. Oxymel, the combination of honey and vinegar, may have antimicrobial properties. Both honey and vinegar contain natural compounds that may be effective against various bacteria, viruses, and fungi. These antimicrobial properties may help fight infections in the body and inhibit the growth of harmful microorganisms. Honey contains natural hydrogen peroxide compounds that have antibacterial effects. It also contains other compounds such as flavonoids and phenolic acids that have antimicrobial properties and can inhibit the growth of bacteria and fungi. Honey is often used to treat wounds and burns because it can help prevent infection and promote healing. Vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, contains acetic acid, which has antibacterial and antifungal properties. Acetic acid can inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi and can be used to treat skin infections such as athlete's foot or nail fungus. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can have a synergistic effect, enhancing their antimicrobial properties. Oxymel can be used to prevent and treat infections. However, it is important to note that severe or persistent infections may require appropriate medical treatment. Anti-inflammatory effect. Oxymel may have anti-inflammatory effects that can help reduce inflammation in the body. Both honey and vinegar contain compounds that may have anti-inflammatory properties. Honey contains antioxidant compounds such as flavonoids and phenolic acids, which have anti-inflammatory properties and may help reduce inflammation. Honey is often used to relieve inflammation in the throat area, such as a sore throat or tonsillitis. Vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, also contains anti-inflammatory compounds such as acetic acid and flavonoids. Acetic acid can inhibit the production of pro-inflammatory substances in the body and thus help reduce inflammation. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can provide synergistic anti-inflammatory properties. Oxymel can be used to relieve inflammation in various parts of the body. However, it is important to identify the cause of the inflammation and seek medical attention in cases of severe or chronic inflammation. It is worth noting that the exact mechanisms of action and effects of Oxymel's anti-inflammatory properties are still under scientific investigation. It is possible that the anti-inflammatory effect is due to the synergistic combination of the bioactive compounds in honey and vinegar. Inflammation plays an important role in many health problems, such as joint pain, inflammatory bowel disease, or skin conditions. The anti-inflammatory effects of Oxymel can help relieve symptoms and promote overall health. However, it is important to note that Oxymel should not be considered as a sole treatment for serious inflammatory conditions. In cases of severe or chronic inflammation, It is advisable to consult a doctor or qualified healthcare provider for appropriate medical treatment. The exact dosage and use of Oxymel depends on several factors, such as individual health, condition, and goals. It is recommended to discuss the use of Oxymel in consultation with a professional to achieve the best possible results. It is also important to note that although Oxymel may offer potential health benefits, it is not suitable for everyone. Individuals with specific health conditions, such as diabetes, allergies, or stomach problems, should consult with their doctor before using Oxymel to consider potential risks and interactions. The exact health benefits and potential risks of Oxymel require further research and clinical trials to confirm its effectiveness and safety. Promoting digestion. Oxymel can help aid digestion. Both honey and vinegar have properties that can aid the digestive process. Honey contains enzymes that can facilitate the breakdown of carbohydrates. These enzymes can help improve the absorption of nutrients from food and facilitate digestion. Honey also has a soothing effect on the stomach and can provide relief from digestive discomfort such as heartburn, bloating, or stomach cramps. Vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, is often valued for its digestive properties. Vinegar can stimulate the production of digestive juices and enzymes, which facilitates the breakdown of food and can improve the absorption of nutrients. This can contribute to more efficient digestion and a reduction in digestive discomfort. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can have synergistic effects on digestion. Oxymel can aid the digestive process, improve nutrient absorption, and provide relief from digestive complaints such as acid reflux, indigestion, or constipation. Strengthening the immune system. Oxymel may help strengthen the immune system and improve the body's defenses. Both honey and vinegar contain compounds that may support the immune system. Honey has natural antibacterial and antiviral properties. It also contains antioxidants that can fight free radicals and thus help strengthen the immune system. Honey is often used as a home remedy to treat colds, sore throats and respiratory infections. Vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, contains essential vitamins, minerals and antioxidants that can help strengthen the immune system. Vinegar can inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria and viruses and help fight off infections. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can enhance the immune-boosting properties. Oxymel can help strengthen the body's defenses, support the immune system, and reduce the risk of infections. However, it is important to note that Oxymel is not a guarantee of strong immunity and should not be used alone to prevent or treat any disease. A healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate rest, is also important to maintain a strong immune system. Other potential health benefits. In addition to the benefits already mentioned, Oxymel and its components, honey and vinegar, may offer other potential health benefits. Here are some of them. Weight management. Oxymel can be used as part of a healthy weight management program. Honey contains natural sugars that provide a sweet flavor, while vinegar can reduce appetite. The combination of honey and vinegar in Oxymel can help control appetite, boost metabolism, and aid weight loss. Regulating cholesterol levels. There is evidence that vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, can have a positive effect on blood cholesterol levels. The acids found in vinegar can help lower total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol levels, while they can increase HDL cholesterol. which is considered good cholesterol. Oxymel may therefore help improve cholesterol levels. Skin care. Oxymel's antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties may also be beneficial in skin care. It is often used to treat skin problems such as acne, eczema, skin infections, or insect bites. Oxymel may help reduce inflammation, inhibit the growth of bacteria, and promote skin health. Antioxidant effects. Honey and vinegar contain antioxidant compounds that can neutralize free radicals. Free radicals are harmful compounds that can cause oxidative stress in the body and are associated with various health problems. Regular consumption of Oxymel can help increase antioxidant protection in the body and improve cellular protection. However, it is important to note that further scientific research and clinical trials are needed to confirm these potential health benefits of Oxymel and understand its exact mechanisms of action. Oxymel should not be used as a substitute for medical treatment, and in case of specific health concerns, it is advisable to consult a doctor or qualified healthcare provider. Recipes for Oxymel. Here are some recipes for preparing Oxymel. Classic Oxymel recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup honey, 1 cup apple cider vinegar. Preparation: in a jar or bottle, mix the honey and apple cider vinegar. Stir well until the honey dissolves completely in the vinegar. Store the Oxymel in a sealed container. Shake well before use. Dilute 1-2 teaspoons of Oxymel in water and drink as needed. Lemon ginger Oxymel. Ingredients: 1 cup honey, 1 cup apple cider vinegar, juice of 1 lemon, 1 piece of ginger, approximately 2-3 cm, peeled and sliced. Preparation: mix the honey, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice and ginger slices in a glass or bottle. Stir well to combine all ingredients. Allow the Oxymel to steep for at least 24 hours to allow the aromas to develop properly. Shake well before use. If necessary, dilute 1-2 teaspoons in water and drink. Herbal Oxymel. Ingredients: 1 cup honey, 1 cup apple cider vinegar, fresh or dried herbs of your choice, for example mint, thyme, rosemary. Preparation: mix the honey and apple cider vinegar in a jar or bottle. Add the desired herbs and stir well. Allow the Oxymel to steep for at least 24 hours to release the flavor and active ingredients of the herbs. Shake well before use. If necessary, dilute 1-2 teaspoons in water and drink. Please note that the exact amounts and ingredients can be adjusted according to personal taste and preferences. It is advisable to use fresh and high-quality ingredients and to adapt the Oxymel recipes according to individual needs. Traditional Oxymel recipes from different cultures. Oxymel recipes have long been used in various cultures and traditions. Here are some traditional Oxymel recipes from different cultures. Greek Oxymel. A traditional Greek variation consists of honey, vinegar and water. It is often used as a refreshing drink during the summer months. Persian Sakanjabin. A traditional Persian Oxymel recipe made with honey, vinegar and water. It is often used as a syrup added to salads, grilled meats or diluted with water as a refreshing drink. Roman Oxymel. Roman Oxymel is made from honey, vinegar and herbs such as mint, rosemary or thyme. It was used both as a refreshing drink and as a digestive aid. Ayurvedic Oxymel. In Ayurveda, the traditional Indian system of medicine, different Oxymel recipes are used based on the individual dosha types. These can be made from different ingredients such as honey, vinegar, spices and herbs. Specific applications for different health conditions. Oxymel may have specific uses for various health conditions. Here are some examples. Colds and sore throats. Oxymel can be used for colds and sore throats. It can relieve symptoms by soothing the throat and having anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. Digestive problems. Oxymel can help with digestive problems such as heartburn, bloating or indigestion. It can aid digestion, regulate appetite and soothe the stomach. Immune boost. Oxymel can be used to boost the immune system and improve the body's defenses. It can help prevent infections and promote overall health. Anti-inflammatory. Due to its anti-inflammatory properties, Oxymel can be used in inflammatory conditions such as joint pain, rheumatoid arthritis or inflammatory bowel disease. Skin care. Oxymel can be used for skin problems such as acne, eczema or skin infections. It can have anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties and help improve skin health. Please note that for specific health conditions, individual advice from a physician or qualified healthcare provider is advisable. Oxymel should not be used as a substitute for medical treatment, but can be used as a complementary measure to support well-being. Variations of Oxymel with different ingredients. Oxymel is a traditional remedy made from a mixture of vinegar, honey, and various herbs or other ingredients. Here are some variations of Oxymel with different ingredients that you can try. Ginger Oxymel. Cut fresh ginger into thin slices and place them in a glass jar. Add vinegar and honey and stir well. Let the mixture steep for about a week before using. This Oxymel is good for colds and stomach problems. Garlic Oxymel. Crush a few cloves of garlic and put them in a jar. Add vinegar and honey and mix well. Let the Oxymel steep for at least 2 weeks. Garlic Oxymel can be used to strengthen the immune system and relieve colds. Lemon balm Oxymel. Take a handful of fresh lemon balm leaves and place them in a jar. Add vinegar and honey and stir well. Let the Oxymel steep for a few days before using. This Oxymel has calming and relaxing properties. Rossahip Oxymel. Collect fresh rosahips and chop them slightly. Put them in a jar and add vinegar and honey. Mix everything well and let the Oxymel steep for at least a month. Rossahip Oxymel is rich in vitamin C and has antioxidant properties. These variations are just examples, and you can also use other herbs, spices, or fruits to make Oxymel. Experiment with different combinations to achieve the flavor and health benefits you desire. Making and storing Oxymel at home. To make and store Oxymel at home, follow these steps. Prepare ingredients. You need vinegar, for example, apple cider vinegar, honey and the desired herbs, spices or fruits. Prepare the jar. Choose a jar with an airtight lid. Make sure the jar is clean and dry. Mixing the ingredients. Place the herbs, spices or fruits in the jar. Add vinegar until the ingredients are completely covered. Then add honey and stir well to combine everything. Steeping. Close the jar tightly and let the mixture steep in a cool, dark place for a period of time. The exact steeping time varies depending on the recipe and the desired intensity. Some Oxymel varieties only need a few days to steep, while others need several weeks or even months. Check the recipe you are following to find out the recommended steeping time. Stir occasionally. During the brewing process, it is advisable to open the jar occasionally and stir the contents. This will help distribute the aromas better and release the active ingredients. Strain and store. After the Oxymel has reached the desired steeping time, you can strain it to remove the solids. Use a fine sieve or cheesecloth to drain the liquid and pour it into a clean bottle or jar. Make sure the bottle is clean and dry to ensure a longer shelf life. Storage. Close the bottle or jar tightly and store the Oxymel in a cool, dark place, such as the refrigerator. If stored properly, Oxymel can last for several months. However, check the condition and taste of the Oxymel regularly to make sure it is still fresh and edible. It is important to note that Oxymel is a natural product and its shelf life depends on various factors, including the quality of the ingredients and hygienic handling during production. If the Oxymel changes color, develops mold, or the taste becomes unpleasant, you should stop using it and throw it away. Enjoy your homemade Oxymel as a complementary remedy or as a delicious addition to salads, drinks or other dishes. The use of Oxymel dosage recommendations. Oxymel dosage may vary depending on the ingredients used, individual health condition, and intended purpose. It is always advisable to follow the specific instructions on the particular prescription or the recommendations of a professional. However, here are some general dosage recommendations. Adults. A usual dosage for adults is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of Oxymel, up to 3 times daily. If necessary, the dosage may be adjusted to suit the individual condition. Children. The dosage for children should be adjusted according to their age and weight. It is important to consider the tolerability of Oxymel in children and, if necessary, consult with a doctor or an experienced herbalist. Pregnant and breastfeeding women. Pregnant women and breastfeeding mothers should consult their doctor before taking Oxymel as certain herbs or ingredients may not be suitable for them. It is important to note that these are only general guidelines and it is always best to get individual dosage recommendations from a professional who can take your specific situation into account. Instructions for use and administration. Oxymel can be taken in a variety of ways, depending on personal preferences and purposes. It can be taken directly, diluted with water, added to teas or drinks, or even used as a dressing for salads. It is recommended to take Oxymel before or during meals to aid digestion and improve tolerance, but it can also be taken outside of meals if necessary. If you are using Oxymel to support general health, taking it regularly over a long period of time may be beneficial. Consistency is important to maximize the potential health benefits. Note that Oxymel can have a sour taste depending on the ingredients used. If the taste is too intense, you can dilute it with water or mix it with other foods or drinks to make the taste more pleasant. Be aware of possible allergic reactions or intolerances to certain ingredients. If you are sensitive to any of the ingredients or notice any unusual symptoms, you should stop taking Oxymel immediately and seek medical help. It is always advisable to consult a doctor, pharmacist or experienced herbalist before using Oxymel or any other natural remedy, especially if you are already taking medication or have health problems. It is important to check the tolerance of Oxymel and avoid possible interactions. If you want to use Oxymel externally, for example for skin care or insect bites, carefully apply it to the affected area and massage it in gently. Make sure there are no open wounds, as the vinegar in Oxymel can cause a burning sensation. If you are unsure about how best to use Oxymel or which specific ingredients are appropriate for your needs, consult a professional such as an herbalist, naturopath, or doctor experienced in herbal medicine. They can provide personalized advice and guidance based on your specific circumstances. Note that Oxymel is a complementary remedy and should not be used as a substitute for medical treatment or professional advice. If you have a serious health problem or symptoms persist or worsen, always seek medical attention. By following these directions for use and adhering to individual dosage recommendations, you can use Oxymel safely and effectively to achieve potential health benefits. Possible side effects and precautions. Although Oxymel is generally considered safe, there are some possible side effects and precautions to be aware of. Allergic reactions. Some people may be allergic to certain ingredients in Oxymel, especially herbs or bee products like honey. If you are known to be allergic to certain substances, check the ingredients of the Oxymel carefully and avoid it if you have any concerns. Digestive problems. The sour taste and acidity of the vinegar in Oxymel can cause digestive problems such as heartburn or stomach irritation in some people. If you already suffer from digestive problems, it is advisable to check the tolerance of Oxymel individually and, if necessary, adjust the dosage or refrain from using it. Interactions. Some herbs or ingredients in Oxymel may interact with certain medications. If you regularly take medications, especially blood thinners or medications to control blood sugar levels, consult a doctor or pharmacist before taking Oxymel to avoid possible interactions. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. While some Oxymel ingredients are considered safe for consumption during pregnancy and breastfeeding, there are others that should be avoided. Consult a doctor before using Oxymel to make sure it is appropriate for you during this time. Using Oxymel as part of a holistic approach to health. Oxymel can be used as part of a holistic approach to health and wellness. Here are some ways Oxymel can be incorporated into such an approach. Supplement for symptom relief. Oxymel can help relieve certain symptoms such as sore throat, cough, indigestion, or fatigue. It can be used as a natural alternative or supplement to conventional medications. Support. Some herbs and ingredients in Oxymel have immune-boosting properties and may help support the immune system. It can be taken regularly to boost the immune system and prevent disease. Promotes digestion. The combination of vinegar and honey in Oxymel can aid digestion and stimulate stomach acid production. It can be taken after meals to promote digestion and relieve discomfort such as bloating or heartburn. Detoxification and cleansing. Detoxification and cleansing. Some ingredients in Oxymel have detoxifying properties and can help cleanse the body of toxins. It can be used as part of a detoxification regimen to support the body and promote overall well-being. Energetic balancing. In traditional herbal medicine, certain ingredients in Oxymel are believed to have energetic properties. Some herbs are considered cooling, while others are considered warming or balancing, depending on individual needs and imbalances in the body. Specific Oxymel recipes can be used to balance the energy system. Promote healthy habits. Using Oxymel can encourage you to develop conscious and healthy habits. It can become a part of your daily routine and inspire you to take care of your health and well-being. It also serves as a reminder to take care of your body and incorporate natural remedies into your daily routine. It is important to note that Oxymel alone does not perform miracles and is not a substitute for a healthy lifestyle, balanced diet and appropriate medical care. It should be considered as part of a holistic approach to health that also includes regular exercise, adequate sleep, stress management and a balanced lifestyle. As with any complementary remedy, it is wise to consider individual needs, precautions, and potential interactions. Consult a physician, pharmacist, or qualified herbalist to discuss your specific needs and concerns before using Oxymel. Oxymel and modern medicine. Oxymel, as a traditional remedy, has its place alongside modern medicine. It is important to note that Oxymel should not be considered a replacement for medical treatments or prescribed medications. Instead, it can serve as a complementary therapy or to promote general well-being. Modern medicine relies on scientific evidence and clinical trials to diagnose, treat, and manage disease. Drugs, medical procedures, and evidence-based therapies are developed to target specific diseases. On the other hand, Oxymel is based on traditional knowledge and the use of natural ingredients such as herbs, vinegar and honey. It is often used to relieve certain symptoms or promote general well-being. There are situations where it may be appropriate to use Oxymel as part of a holistic approach to health. For example, it can help with minor ailments such as a sore throat, digestive discomfort, or cold symptoms. It can also be used to support the immune system or as a natural addition to a healthy diet and lifestyle. However, it is important to recognize the limitations of Oxymel. In case of serious medical conditions, acute emergencies or chronic diseases, medical advice should always be sought and prescribed medications and treatments should be followed. If you are interested in using Oxymel, it is advisable to speak with a doctor, pharmacist or qualified herbalist to discuss possible drug interactions and to ensure it is appropriate for your specific needs and health conditions. Integrating traditional remedies like Oxymel into a modern medical approach requires a comprehensive consideration of individual needs, open communication with medical professionals, and a balanced approach to utilize the best of both worlds. Current research results on Oxymel. Scientific research on Oxymel is limited, and there aren't many specific studies yet that focus solely on Oxymel. However, there are some studies on the individual ingredients in Oxymel and their potential health benefits. Here is some recent research on the main ingredients in Oxymel. Vinegar. Studies have shown that vinegar may have antidiabetic properties by regulating blood sugar levels and improving insulin sensitivity. Vinegar has also been shown to lower cholesterol and promote weight loss. Additionally, vinegar has antimicrobial properties that may help fight pathogens. Honey. Honey is known for its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. Honey has been shown to be effective in healing wounds, relieving coughs and sore throats, and treating gastrointestinal disorders. Additionally, honey contains antioxidants that may protect against free radical damage. Herbs. Many of the herbs used in Oxymel have traditionally attributed health benefits, but scientific research into them is limited. Some herbs, such as thyme, ginger, and oregano, have been studied for their antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. More studies are needed to confirm the exact mechanisms of action and potential health benefits of these herbs in Oxymel. It is important to note that most research findings to date have been obtained in laboratories or animal studies. Further human clinical trials are needed to confirm the effectiveness and safety of Oxymel in various applications. Integration of Oxymel into modern medical practice. The integration of Oxymel into modern medical practice requires a comprehensive evaluation and consideration of existing scientific evidence, clinical studies, and individual patient needs and health conditions. Here are some aspects that should be considered when integrating Oxymel into modern medical practice. Evidence-based research. It is important that further scientific research be conducted on Oxymel to better understand its effectiveness, safety, and potential health benefits. Human clinical trials are particularly valuable for providing evidence-based knowledge. Collaboration with medical professionals. Integrating Oxymel into modern medical practice requires close collaboration between medical professionals such as physicians, pharmacists and herbalists. An interdisciplinary approach can ensure that Oxymel is used in appropriate situations and that potential interactions or contraindications are taken into account. Individualization. Each patient is unique, and the use of Oxymel should be tailored to individual needs and health conditions. A careful evaluation of medical history, ongoing treatments, and potential drug interactions is crucial. Patient education. It is important to provide comprehensive patient education regarding the use of Oxymel. Patients should be informed of potential benefits, risks, dosage recommendations, and directions for use. It is also important to remind them that Oxymel is considered a complementary therapy and not a substitute for conventional medical treatments. Monitoring and evaluation of results. Oxymel use should be regularly monitored and results evaluated. It is important to monitor efficacy, tolerability and any side effects in order to make appropriate adjustments or consider alternative treatments if necessary. It is advisable that patients interested in incorporating Oxymel speak with a healthcare professional who has experience and expertise in herbal medicine. Through informed and individualized consideration, Oxymel can be integrated into modern medical practice to provide comprehensive and individualized patient care. Potential challenges and future developments. There are several challenges that may arise when integrating Oxymel into modern medical practice. Here are some potential challenges and future developments to consider. Lack of standardized guidelines. There are currently no standardized guidelines for the use of Oxymel in modern medical practice. This can lead to uncertainty, especially when it comes to dosing recommendations, applications, and interactions with other medications. Developing guidelines and protocols based on solid research is important to ensure safe and effective use of Oxymel. Limited research and evidence. Although there is some promising research on the components of Oxymel, the evidence is limited. More clinical studies are needed to demonstrate the efficacy and safety of Oxymel in different applications. Future research should also aim to identify the specific mechanisms of action and optimal dosages. Quality control and standardization. The quality of ingredients in Oxymel can vary depending on the source and manufacturing practices. To ensure consistent quality and safety, appropriate quality control and standardization is important. This may include testing the herbs and ingredients used for purity, potency, and contamination. Communication and collaboration among healthcare professionals. Oxymel integration requires close collaboration and communication among various healthcare professionals, including physicians, pharmacists, and herbalists. Improved interprofessional education and open sharing of information can help promote the understanding and acceptance of Oxymel in modern medical practice. Patient education and acceptance. Comprehensive patient education on the use of Oxymel is essential. Patients must understand that Oxymel is considered a complementary therapy and does not guarantee a cure or treatment for any specific condition. Thorough patient education can help set realistic expectations and promote acceptance of Oxymel as part of a holistic treatment approach. In the future, further research, clinical trials and the development of standardized guidelines could help to improve the integration of Oxymel into modern medical practice. Extensive collaboration between different disciplines and an open discussion about the advantages and disadvantages of Oxymel can help. Outlook on the future importance of Oxymel in medicine. The use of traditional remedies such as Oxymel is gaining increasing attention and interest as many people seek natural and holistic approaches to health. Although research on Oxymel is limited, there is evidence that it may offer potential health benefits. The future focus should be on conducting more clinical trials to confirm the efficacy, safety, and optimal use of Oxymel. With a growing number of people seeking holistic approaches to health, Oxymel could play a role as a complementary therapy in modern medical practice. It could be considered a natural option to relieve certain symptoms or promote general well-being. However, integrating Oxymel requires close collaboration between medical professionals and individualization to meet the needs of each patient. Recommendations for the use of Oxymel. Consult a healthcare professional. Before using Oxymel, it is advisable to consult a healthcare professional such as a doctor, pharmacist or herbalist. They can give you personalized recommendations based on your specific health needs, existing medical conditions and whether you are taking other medications. Follow dosage recommendations. Follow the dosage recommendations given to you. The recommended dosage may vary depending on your age, health condition and individual needs. Do not exceed the recommended amount as this may involve potential risks or side effects. Pay attention to quality and purity. Use high-quality ingredients such as fresh herbs, high-quality vinegar and unadulterated honey to ensure the best possible quality and effectiveness of the Oxymel. Make sure that the ingredients used are free from contaminants and chemical additives. Aware of possible allergies or intolerances. If you are known to be allergic or sensitive to certain herbs, vinegar or honey, you should avoid those ingredients in your Oxymel or consider an alternative preparation. Consider other medications and treatments. If you are already taking other medications or receiving medical treatments, talk to your doctor about possible interactions between Oxymel and your medications. Certain ingredients in Oxymel can affect the way medications work, so it is important to consider these aspects. Aware of individual reactions and adjustments. Everyone reacts differently to herbs and natural products. Monitor your reaction to Oxymel and be aware of any unwanted effects. If you notice any unusual symptoms, stop using it and seek medical advice. Complement Oxymel with a healthy lifestyle. Oxymel should not be viewed as a standalone solution to health problems. It is important to consider it as part of a holistic approach to health that includes a balanced diet, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and stress management. It is always advisable to seek advice from a medical professional to ensure that Oxymel suits your individual needs and health conditions. Rights and ownership notice. This audiobook is published and distributed by Testberichtdienste LLC. All copyrights, publishing rights, distribution rights, audio rights, and related intellectual property rights for this work have been lawfully and exclusively acquired by Testberichtdienste LLC. Testberichtdienste LLC is the sole and unrestricted rights holder of this audiobook, including the right to reproduce, distribute, publish, monetize, and publicly perform the content on digital platforms such as YouTube. The original manuscript files, source documents, and contractual acquisition records serve as proof of lawful ownership. The original author and/or their authorized representative, Renovatio LLC, has transferred all relevant rights to Testberichtinstitut LLC in accordance with applicable copyright and publishing law. This ownership applies to all current and future uses of this work, including audio, video, and digital publications. Effective date of rights ownership: the 1st of February 2026. Any unauthorized use, reproduction, re-upload, redistribution, or claiming of this content is strictly prohibited. Copyright Testberichtinstitut LLC. All rights reserved.